400, 500, 600,000, and it topped out at 680,000, and then it completely ended. And so they were saying that the success of the space, there's some truth, at least from what I'm hearing on Twitter, the success of the space was driven by the massiveness of Elon's account and the speed of the growth. Elon did an interview with the BBC, and that had 3 million people listening. So they can clearly have millions of listeners, and I believe that this would have gotten up to the millions of listeners if they had kept the original space going. That's why they went to David Sacks' account, because David Sacks is followed by a much smaller number of people, and it wouldn't scale so quickly. So this, I feel, is very interesting. The Elon BBC interview was also at midnight, and so the audience growth grew, but grew much slower. And so that's some inside information as to why it crashed. So if you're listening, that's what I think. As to why this crashed. The reason I say that is, one, because I think it's interesting. Two, I think that the DeSantis team would have done well to have maybe studied spaces a little bit more, had listened to Mario's spaces and Nick's spaces, and heard people like Rudy Giuliani, and heard Sebastian, and heard Kim.com, and heard Jenna Ellis, heard the people who are very good at this, talk, and how authentic it is, and maybe crafted it to be a little less ChatGPT.
Yeah, I think that's a fair criticism. I would say I think Forum was the right one. It actually broke a lot of incredible ground. I think all of us are very proud because we stake our claims here on Twitter, and so it's nice to have that attention here. And I think it'll be interesting to see how it's received. I can tell you, you guys who know me know that I kind of have a beat on the fundraising pulse on the layperson who's giving fundraising, and right now it is very much off the charts. There is a lot of chatter behind the scenes. Everyone's passing around copy that needs to be sent out, and everyone's getting into it because it's a great moment where everything is coming together, and today I think is really the day that the 2024 election started.
They're going to try right now. They're going to try right now.
Let me stop. Kim, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think you can pronounce my name, so go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think it was a lost opportunity for Ron DeSantis. He only served softball answers to softball questions, talking about Disney and Florida and stuff that doesn't really matter. We have a war going on in Ukraine where the U.S. is directly involved with fighting the region. We have de-dollarization going on in global trade. We still are waiting for the answers. What happened with the U.S. government funding U.S. scientists to create COVID-19? There's so many much bigger topics, and I think Ron DeSantis would have done much better because he's fighting an uphill battle. I think Donald Trump is still leading by a big margin, and if he really wants to enter this race, he should have done it with a very, very strong opening, and I think what we've seen today was literally just a softball match.
Felicia, you were basically doing the review of it, playing the audio, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on the initial conference.
Yeah, so thanks for that, Suleiman. I was expecting it to be like a presidential launch, and I felt it was a bit lackluster. I felt it was more like an interview and a bit of a fundraiser, a bit of a Q&A. It didn't have that wow factor for me. So I think you're right, the war wasn't really covered. I think the hard-hitting questions just were not there. The foreign policy aspect wasn't really delved into. It was all about futuristic things, maybe CBDC, what I did in Florida. It felt scripted. I don't know if it was or not. I saw a lot of comments underneath the feed here talking about, sounds very bot-like. Not very presidential. That's all these are my thoughts, really, to be honest.
Let me get Robert. Robert, good to have you back. As a Biden guy, I'd love to get your thoughts on how DeSantis performed today. Kind of what he said, but also the whole setup on Twitter Spaces.
Yeah.
You're muted, Robert.
Did you hear me?
Are you in? Hi. Are you in the first space? Are you in the Elon space?
No, I'm in your space.
I'm joking.
Rob, the mic is yours.
So, listen, I'm going to echo what a lot of you have said. I mean, I have done debate prep for 2 presidential candidates. interviewed individuals while they were candidates. I've been at, people's opening announcements. I actually think for two incredibly sharp guys like David Sachs and Elon Musk, it was an incredibly missed opportunity. They are the last guys that should be throwing up beach balls to be hit out of the park. This was an advertisement, which is fine. We just should have said that this is his announcement. It's an advertisement. We're going to give him 8 layup questions with 3 or 4 people that work for him or already are backing him. We're going to allow him to advertise where to give money to. We should have just said what it was, and it's nothing what Twitter was supposed to be, which is fine. If they want to announce that they're doing a sponsored ad for Ron DeSantis for president, that's fine. But let's be clear. If that was a Democrat going through that, you guys would be torching this. Okay, if I was interviewing a candidate and didn't ask, to Kim's point, when you call the Ukraine-Russia war, and I'm going to use the term war, a territorial dispute, what do you say to that? Or when you've spoken about privatizing Social Security and the state of Florida, which is one of the most aging populations, what do you say about that? When you let him get away with making a comment that there are more young kids killed than those who are graduating academically, we know that's friggin' false. Okay, that's such bullshit. Maybe, yes, of people dying and is there crime in the urban areas? Yes, there's also crime in Florida. My only point is we should just say what it is. And someone like Elon and David have the standing to say what they're doing. But we should make it like they're asking questions when, we're going to agree with Rudy, which hasn't been in a long time, where they're completely orchestrated. I think it was a disservice to what could have been done. But, this is what DeSantis wants. He wanted a free ad. He got a free ad. With respect to raising money, this guy's going to have no problems raising money. There will be a ton of money coming at him. He's got a 1 in 3 or 4 chance to be the Republican candidate. He's not going to have an issue raising money.
Yeah, so Robert, to your last point there, look, that is a tough question. Why did the NAACP come after him so hard on Florida? And he made a very strong defense of that. So it's not like he wasn't asked any tough questions. He was asked specific questions of which he has found criticism in the press. And I thought he fielded them very well. And he fielded them in a way I think people understand that he's a very likable guy. He's a very relatable person. And when he answered the question that he didn't sound scripted at all.
Which questions did he have? It seemed quite clear that even the questions were included for this. Anyway, we'll give you an example.
Well, for any one of those questions on Disney, on the books, these are all criticism. If this was a complete softball thing, they wouldn't have even approached those questions.
Wait a second. There was no follow-up to his answers on any of them. Zero. Zip. Nada.
Yeah, was it supposed to be an actual debate? I think so too, but I think it would have been cool if someone could ask a question to Trump while he was up in the pulpit speaking for 2 hours last night.
I have no issue that they gave DeSantis questions, and for him, he hit it out of the park because it was scripted. I don't know if his answers were good or bad because no one followed up. I would have loved to have been on the other side of some of those questions. I got a feeling we could have had a different thing, but I'm not saying that's what this was. I have no issue that he's doing his announcement and raised a lot of money. No one has an issue with that. We should just say what it is. That's all.
I also found it kind of interesting how many people came up and were it was more of like the Elon party, and this is what we were talking about beforehand. Elon has a very positive favorability rating compared to all these candidates, and so it was very fascinating to see how everybody came up. Is that me or?
Yeah, go ahead, Dennis. No, I'll go, Dennis.
People came up and every single person, it was like the Elon party. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, we had Thomas Massey can't come on and start talking about Elon and his Tesla. That was
Elon's launch party.
But if you look at all the speakers on Twitter to do these things,
I understand that, but by having Elon up on stage, remember, this is a launch party for supposedly a presidential campaign that is going to change the world, and all we're talking about is the other guy in the room. He wasn't even the most important guy in his own space.
Oh, are you kidding me? That space was fantastic. And this is DeSantis, guys. You gotta, like, I know DeSantis from going to his press conferences and asking him questions. He is a sturdy guy. He's not about fanfare. He's not about these practical or these one-liners and things like that. And I can't believe what Rudy was saying. I mean, yeah, I agree with Rudy. We know what to get with Donald Trump. We saw one of the worst constitutional encroachments on our freedoms under Donald Trump's watch. We didn't have to go along with any of that COVID nonsense. We could have been Sweden. But we saw that happen. And also, yeah, fidelity matters. I hear all this stuff like, this was in the past, or everybody makes mistakes. Governor DeSantis does not cheat on his wife, and he is a man of fidelity. And that's something that really matters. And also, Giuliani saying that we don't know what we're going to see with the President DeSantis. We see it happen with the victory after victory right here in Florida. And not only is DeSantis doing things like banning a central bank digital currency, which he said he'll do when he gets to Washington, which is huge, going after the ESG scores, and then also going after the indoctrination in the schools.
And also can't win in a softball group with Elon Musk. How is he going to stand on stage with Donald Trump? He can't even win against Elon Musk.
Let's see. He did
that classic for Donald Trump in those debates.
We'll see. Let's see. Chris, he tweeted everything.
He's already looking past Trump, DeSantis. And guess what? You just saw the only poll that you need to see. That Twitter space crashed. I can hear people say, it's because of Elon Musk shared it. Okay, Elon Musk shared it, fine. But that was the biggest. That Twitter space crashed the internet because people around the world and in America are looking for hope. And Ron DeSantis
the BBC interview on the previous.
That was amazing.
They were bigger. They were like 5 times bigger.
That was actually not that big. Right, the BBC was big.
I'm glad we got some. I'm glad
absolutely epic. And anybody wants to ask DeSantis.
Dr. Gorka and Chris, just let me just play quickly a video there. I'm going to play a quick video by DeSantis. We'll go to Dr. Gorka to get his thoughts, because I know they won't be pretty. I'll play the video now.
Hi, this is Governor Ron DeSantis. I'm running for President of the United States to lead our great American comeback. We announced that on Twitter Spaces earlier tonight, and it broke the internet because so many people were excited about being on that Twitter space. Now let's see if we can break WinRed. Please go to RonDeSantis.com, donate to the cause, and I think it'll be a night to remember. Thank you, and God bless.
That was just posted about 4 minutes ago. Dr. Gorka.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Dr. Gorka, go ahead.
I'm impressed you've got somebody, I don't know who this Chris, whatever his name is, who knows who DeSantis is having sex with. I don't know who Ron DeSantis is having sex with, but this Chris person does. That's impressive. And then he lectures us about with his wife. With his wife. He doesn't cheat on his wife. Because you know that. You know that, right?
I know that,
right? You know who he's having sex with. You know. You're in the room watching him have sex, are you? Are you, Chris? You're watching him have sex.
Dr. I'd love to discuss DeSantis' sex life. What are your thoughts on his performance today? What you've heard so far?
This is important. So somebody just said, it's loyalty. It's loyalty. We're talking about the man who wouldn't be governor without President Trump, who after the indictment by Alvin Bragg couldn't give a crap about it and gave a press conference saying, I'm going to focus on in Florida and I don't have anything to say, despite the fact that the president is a resident of the state over which he is the governor of. Now, tonight's performance, completely concur with Raheem Kassam, who, minutes in said he's reading an op-ed. It was so dry. You don't have to be an evangelical preacher. You don't have to go to the lengths of ecstasy that Tim Scott did. But you've got to have some energy. You've got to get people excited. It's not about the internet crashing on a platform that only the elite uses. Let's be clear. everyone on this call. Facebook, much bigger, much more important. And then he should fire everybody in his Stratcom team. You want to have viral video of your announcement. You go on a platform that's audio. Nobody from his campaign, nobody of his followers, none of his surrogates can repost the Twitter Spaces.
Yo, what the hell, man?
And then what does he do? He's playing us a video that he just made, which sounds like he's sitting in a toilet without a lavalier mic. I mean, this is who is advising this person? I want to have a primary with 16, 17, 20 candidates again because it's super fun. But the only way this guy has a shot, and he knows it, and somebody DM'd me this on this Twitter space, full credit to you, you know who you are. The only way DeSantis has a snowball's chance is if the president doesn't run, because one of the cases neutralizes him. The guy is between 20 and 40 points behind President Trump. It's absolutely irrelevant. And the thing that he didn't do today is differentiate himself from President Trump. What's his campaign? I'm not President Trump because, no mean tweets. He had fanboys asking him questions, and there was no differentiation. One of your guys, Mario, Nick, has asked me to get an official from the Trump campaign. His attorney and his senior advisor, Boris, is available. So if you want to talk to me, I'm texting back.
Hello?
Okay, good. But my take is I want as many people in the private field, but this was like disastrous in terms of strategic communications.
I would like to know for all the people that are criticizing Ron DeSantis as sounding like ChatGPT, which I, somewhat tend to agree with, that you would eventually be running against like a corpse, right? Like a lobotomized corpse in Joe Biden. You do have to look down the road and say, you're going to be running against a
So I asked the neighbors when I got home from work, like I literally just got home, and they said that they haven't been touching my mail because it's my mail and they don't want to get in trouble. So they haven't been touching my mail, and I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
Give me the pony. I'll get in the hallway, man. That's gonna be a massacre. Can I enter? should have never done that. Should have never done that. I hate that. Yeah. I got it. That tank is the worst. Oh no. Yeah, just that stupid thing like that. Where's he gonna go? Oh, I see you. Ah, damn. On lips. Alright, keep shooting. What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. Yo, what? Ah, damn it. Told ya.
Someone help me! It's a tank! Firing an enemy shotgun!
Oh my god.
Enemy scout! Watch it! It's a scout!
Oh, you're dead. Huh? Yeah, weak team. Let's shoot him. Whoa! That guy ran the. Oh my goodness, man.
We have lost objective apples.
Both sides. From where?
We have taken objective apples.
Ah, nice lunch. Nice lunch. Oh my god, right in front of them. This is getting worse, man. Jesus!
Who's got spare ammo?
Three dynamites still alive. That's insane. Dude, how bad are these people?
We have an airship en route.
Spotted an enemy medic. See him? Enemy shot. An enemy medic.
Our airship has arrived.
Oh my god. Guess it's time.
We have lost objective button.
I see an enemy soldier.
You better run. Did you find him? Okay, I'll play smart.
Back off. That son of a bitch is an enemy medic. Set up a shot, super. Enemy medic, yeah. Yeah. Movement spotted. Enemy medic. You can see an enemy medic.
Come up.
Enemy medic sighted.
Oh my goodness, man.
Enemy medic, yeah.
Get him up. Get him up.
Down. Enemy medic right over there. Move yourself.
Dude, that's so annoying. How you? Dumb team, everybody quitting. reviving each other over and over.
Enemy soldier in sight.
There it comes.
Tank over there, one of theirs. Spotted an enemy medic. That's an enemy medic.
God damn, a damn wall.
Enemy medic sighted.
Trying somebody to take that guy out.
See an enemy medic. Good spotted, enemy medic.
Yeah, there's no point of this. There's no point of that.